Hi, and welcome to the Cheapskinks playthrough of Kingdom Death Monster, episode 23. There's been a patch, so we're now on version 0.1.189, I believe, which it looks like it was mostly back-end stuff, dealing with server stability and some bug fixes, so I'm not exactly sure what all is included on it. Since somebody was nice enough, I'm sorry I'm drawing a blank. I should have looked up the comment beforehand, but suggested I bring this thing over, so we'll bring it over. Just gonna drop it over here for right now. This is the, I want to say it's Cyclopean Pin, but I think it's called Ghostwalker Pin or something else. I don't remember. Oh, I think that leave table is new. It used to be just an X. Okay. So I believe we left it off. We were getting ready to go do, yeah, this is the items that were dropped. So we're getting ready to go do settlement phase for Lantern Year 13, I believe it is. Well, first thing we need to do is we've set this up. Survivors return, so they get all their boxes back. Good there. Need to remove that entry. Good and good. And then let's see what do we got. Flip this over. So we'll be doing Lantern Year 13. So we get the Nemesis encounter, the hand, but this will be actually replacing our showdown for 13. So it'll be a Nemesis encounter with the hand. But we do have the Hooded Knight and Hands of Heat. And I'm betting the Hooded Knight is going to mess with one of my characters, give him the Twilight Blade. All right, so next thing we get to do is gain endeavors. So I get one endeavor for each person that survived. So all four survived. I'm just going to pick up these endeavors. 2, 3. Well, fine, be that way. 4. And then we get an extra endeavor for cooking. So let's bring them over. Actually, go to contents. All right. So we've gained our endeavors, one for each returning survivors. Get a token to count, keep track of it. Update the timeline. So we will go ahead and check off the Lantern Year box for 13. And the fun of randomness. Oops. Oh, I did not want to pick that up. I should not have put in the first day one. So let's get that off of there. Archive that. All right. So let's get these shuffled back up. All right. So draw face up. Plague, yay! All right. Sickness sweeps through the settlement. Survivors are stricken without warning. Made too weak to even care for the cells. Select 4 survivors with at least 1 hunt XP. They are infected. Roll a d10 for each one of them. Oh, I forgot to get bloodletting. Oh, well. And then lingering effects, treatment. If you have ammonia, roll a d8. Select infected survivor to receive treatment. 9+, all infected survivors receive treatment. The settlement resists the infection. The plague is currently on the timeline. Remove it. All right. So I need to find 4 survivors with 1 hunt XP, preferring not to curse everyone. Let's see what we got left. Lots of dead people. All right, let's... Jerry has not gone out, so he is not eligible. Tom is already... Whoa. We'll just ignore that. Tom is already here. Should have... Oh, okay, it did have the eye. Not June. It's not eligible. Yeah. June does not have a character associated with her. May. May is eligible. June the 2nd, because I somehow missed some stuff up, is eligible. April is out somewhere. Urza is out. Alun is not eligible. And I don't know what's going on with June. All right, well, that made things easier. So I have these characters. We'll make Dawn the only one that did not get. So I'm going to move Dawn off for right now. Okay, so roll a d10 for each one, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so Urza is first. Urza gets a 7. Do we have bloodletting? No. Your body tries to fight the infection. Unless you receive treatment, see below. You will die at the end of the settlement phase. All right, I'm going to give him the... This is my death token. All right, the living Zach. 1, 4, same thing. Essentially, if it's not a 1, 2, or 9, 10, it's the same. Next one. So this will be Tom. Tom got an 8, which is the upper end, but doesn't matter. I don't have a death token, so we'll give... And then May. Got a 5, so she gets a token too. So essentially all of them will possibly die. All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Next, since we get to keep going through, flip it. Okay, so Nemesis encounter, the hand is at the very end, doesn't matter right now. The Hooded Knight shows back up. What? Go to contents. Hooded Knight. So, if any survivor has the Twilight Sword, they duel. We don't have the Twilight Sword. The person that had it keeps dying. Otherwise, roll on the mysterious agenda. Okay. So 1 die, mysterious agenda. We got a 3. The Hooded Knight insists on training the uncouth survivors in martial arts. Up to 2 survivors may spend 3 resources each to learn Mighty Strike. And they will go with unfinished business. And we'll return later. Unfinished business. 4 years later, he shows up. Okay, so 2 survivors may spend 3 resources each to learn Mighty Strikes fighting art. I don't remember what Mighty Strikes is. I think it's +1 strength. On a perfect hit, gain +2 strength until the end of the attack. All right. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna burn these 3. Didn't say what type of resources it has to be, so burn 3 resources. Flip. I'll get to check the hand next time. Woohoo! All right. So I burn those, and 1 person will learn Mighty Strikes, and we'll make that Lucy because she has a chance to survive this. Mighty Strikes. All right. Oh, lingering effects. You can requires ammonia, which I do have, so I can spend an endeavor to treat. Treatment. They're infected. Each rolls a d10. No, your body tries to affect infection unless you receive below. You will die at the end of the settlement phase. Oh, I thought this kept cycling. Oh well. I almost could have sworn that thing kept cycling. Okay, so he wanders off, unfinished business, Adam, Hooded Knight, 4 years from now. So you're 17. Hooded Knight. And then we will go with Hands of Heat. It should be just 1 page back. Herb Gathering. I forgot about that one. All right, Hands of Heat. If settlement already has the Lantern's Oven, skip this event and roll on the branding table. So we already have the Lantern Oven, so we can go with the Lantern Branding. At least a feast culminates in the ritual of branding of the finest warriors. Discard half the total resource. Oh, shoot. Nominate a survivor and roll on the table below. All right. What resources have I got left now? I think I only have a scrap lantern. So I gotta get rid of. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta get rid of 5 things. Hold on. Before I get too involved in this. I have legs, arms. So I need head and waist. Stone circle. Catatarium. White fur. Great camp bone. Waist. White fur. Doesn't matter. All right, so we'll white fur and hide. All right, so as a rule, I want to keep those. The main counts as 1, but I can use it for 2, so we'll keep that. That'll give me. Whoa, 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 whoa. this one. All right. And then this is a hide. And if I want to innovate, I need to take an organ and a bone. That's 6, which is not going to be useful. Let's take the curious hand back. That gives me 5. So archive that, flip it, and archive it. So those will be the 5 left. I got to get rid of the scrap also. Now I kind of wish I had spent more resources since I was going to lose them anyways. Oh well, doesn't matter. My own fault for not remembering what all this entails. Okay, so pick somebody. Let's take somebody. Let's do Jerry. So 1 die on Jerry. Jerry rolls a 6. So for Jerry, feast culminates branding of a settlement's finest warrior by heat of an agitated lantern. Discard half the resources. That's been done. Nominate a survivor. Roll on the table. Brand on his feet. Gain +1 speed. Okay. So Jerry gains +1 speed. And nothing else gets modified. All right. So currently I have 4 characters that are going to die. So let's start spending innovations. Or hold on. Gotta still follow this. Up. Sorry, I just need to check real quick. I don't think this gets modified. Nominate. Yeah. So nothing gets. This doesn't get re-added to the or anything. We just get a lantern branding that happens 1 time, and that's it. Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't getting added back to it. So next thing we would do is we would update the death count. Well, it's temporary death count at the moment. Check the milestone story events. We've pretty much checked everything off until everybody dies. And then we're at development. So let's start spending innovations. First innovation. So we will start off with Urza. Urza rolls a d10 and Urza gets a 4. Urza, select an infected to receive treatment. So Urza is treated. She will not die. Next one we're going to do for the living Zach. Roll once. 9. Ooh, that just cured everybody. All infected survivors receive treatment. The settlement resists the infection. Plague is currently on the timeline. Remove it. Yay, this is done. Goodbye, Plague. And let me shuffle this back in. All right. That was fun. Okay. So I still have 3 endeavors left. I'm going to spend an endeavor to go ahead and innovate. Oh, wait a second. Before I do that, take my guy back. Before we do that, I want to convert this shimmering mane into 2 hide. So it's going to be a 2 basic hide. I'm just leaving it here as a placeholder. I'm going to use the white fur and one of the basics that's here that's not showing up, and I'm going to use that to make the waist. I got to get gear, Caterium. All right, so now I just want to grab the Caterium. And we're gonna grab the pants, if I can find it. Huh? I have gone blind. Blind, I say. Boom, 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 boom. Head, 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 head. Oh, it's at the beginning. It always looks like body to me. I always mess that up. All right, flip it. I'm just gonna place it over here. And that says essentially now I have 2 hide, an organ, and a bone. So I'm gonna use the organ, the bone, and the hide. Oh, I need to archive this because I just realized I didn't add those in. So they're gonna get messed up. Okay. So we've innovated. Let's now we actually spend this. Okay. Because we have Symposium, I get to draw an additional 2 cards. So we're at 4 cards. Let's shuffle this. So couldn't have looked through it. So E, 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 E. Too late for this. All right, so here's what we got. Storytelling, education symposium consequence, survival limit +1. Story time, gain an understanding, all survivors gain +3, white speaker. Scarification, initiation, once per lifetime, gain +1 courage, they are blind. Gain toughness, have some issues, +1 permanent luck, they lose a toe. Bloodletting, gain understanding, lose all survival, you cannot gain any survival. This gain +3 insanity, cured, gain +6, and I can get rid of those things. Shrine, armor ritual, departing survivors gain +1 insanity. All final adjustment, departing survivors add +1 armor to all hit locations. None of these were actually the ones I wanted. Go to the shrine. I'm gonna innovations. Sacrifice, pointless, death, -2 population, grim acceptance. Doesn't really. Scholar of Death, create a volume of records. Bed, home hovel. I'd like to get bed to fix broken stuff. You know what? Let's take bloodletting just to get the possibility to cure issues. So to give me a chance to get rid of the warped pelvis or intestinal prolapse or disorder if need be. So we'll pick these up, flip them. I know that's a weird pick. Forget it. I'm going to take storytelling. I changed my mind. All right, so storytelling, storytelling, I need to add storytelling consequences, but we get +1 survival limit. The survival limit is what drew me over the edge. And then storytelling. And then view deck. Storytelling, records. I think records is the only one. Yeah. All right. Flip it. Place it in. Shuffle. Shuffle. And shuffle. All right, so I got 2 left. I can make nose gruel. I don't need nose gruel. Drumming. I'm going to spend 2 and roll the dice on the storytelling. Yeah, 8. White speaker. Does that happen right now? I guess it happens now. Let's have some fun. White speaker. A large and bizarrely dressed woman offers to share a story. The group must select a story that they would like to hear. A survivor may be nominated for the story event only once in their lifetime. So, story of the goblin. The white speaker instructs the survivor to lower the veil and hold her limbs tightly. The group must nominate a non-deaf survivor. Survivor max understanding cannot be nominated, as potential of their mind has been reached. Flies into seizure, lose all. That's not a big deal. Nominate 3 more survivors. They gain 5 insanity. Suffer death. First sentence of the story, once per showdown. Once per showdown, you may speak it out loud, roll a d10, gain 3+, gain the priority token, and the monster gains +1 damage check. Why would you ever do that? You cannot be knocked down during a showdown with a nemesis monster. Story of the young hero. As you start you may recall the heroic sacrifice and story about your risk. Gain 2. And when so that was the first hit. Mass, strange gear. The story cannot be selected. The group must nominate non-deaf. Courage can't happen. Suffered broken jaw. Broke Broken arm. All right. Bind her hands together and dip their knuckles in blood. The survivor has the Forsaken mask. They can't do this. I'm going to do this, and we'll do it on Jerry. 1 die. Jerry got an 8. 8. Nominated survivor implodes with rage. The other bound survivors inch away from the waves of passive aggressive energy. Survivor gains +2 permanent strength and breaks free, suffering the broken arm injury twice. Oh, what? I hate my life sometimes when it comes to rolling things. I thought I rolled good. Okay, constant injuries. I think it's -1 speed, -1, and can't use weapons. Oops. Broken arm. An ear-shattering crunch, suffer -1 accuracy. Oh, accuracy, not speed. And -1 strength. The injury is permanent, and they can be recorded twice. So he gets -2 accuracy and -2 permanent strength. But he gets +2 strength. So essentially, Jerry gets -2 accuracy. And then his strength goes up to 4, but goes down to 2. All right, Jerry, you've become worthless. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot. Broken arm. Broken arm. Okay. 2 broken arms. Well, could have been worse. Okay. I think we're done with that. Now I know why friends never let me roll on that. Okay, I'm going to pick up. What do we got left? We have nothing left. Nobody's died from that, luckily. Development. I've done my development. I need to just equip people. And then we need to prep them and then send them out. We do have 1 resource left. It's perfect hide. I'm just going to archive that and record it. There we go. All right, that's enough of that. Let us go and get some equipment done. So I'm going to lose the cloth from here and give them this. I'm just moving stuff around. None of this. If I could rotate this card 90 degrees. Actually, let me 2 red and 1 blue. Oh no, that's not gonna help. I was trying to think if I could stick this in here, but nothing lines up the way I need it to line up. We'll see how the headgear changes some stuff maybe. Kind of like how I made these two kind of like bogus ones just to get the extra +1 strength. I was seeing if I could do the same to give like deadly. But the problem is this goes up, this goes left. I've got one red, but I need another red connection to get a +1 movement. This is top and top. Bone Daggers has it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give up the lion headdress for this guy. Three reds doesn't do anything at all, but the having two red will give me +1 movement. Does it have to both be on? I'll tell you what, let's. There, now it's all on that one, just to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to take her cloth away and put that on it. Better to have a point on the head. Let's get rid of these tokens. May come back over. I'm gonna send these guys out to take care of this. All right, so let's I should have done all that before recording the perfect tide. Oh, wait a second. 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 No, it didn't work. Both, this is on the left hand too, so it's not working. Man, everything is. Oh, wait a second. Nah. It seems a little cheesy to put this, to equip this and make a blue link there to give deadly onto the sword. I don't, since I would have the bow, but I couldn't actually use the bow because I didn't have, sorry, I'd have the arrow, but I wouldn't have the bow. It might be rules legally allowed, but it kind of seems a little too cheesy. Okay, let's get take care of this. So I'll have two in every location, but head will have three. Foot, body, legs, head, arms. Yeah. Okay. So two here, down to three here. Here we will have 1 in the head, 2 in the legs. So 2 in the legs, 1 in the head. These tokens will stay because I have the links there. Here we'll have 2 everywhere because of the 1 there. And we're good there. 2 everywhere. All right, so we're all good with everything there. And then departing, nothing happens there, nothing happens there, nothing happens there. Actually, just StoneCloud archive confirm. StoneCloud archive confirm. StoneCloud archive confirm. Why is the confirm not? Okay. StoneCloud archive and confirm. Oops, I forgot to use the pin this time. Okay, no big deal. Paint. Nothing, nothing. Nothing. I thought I got. Okay, departing survival, departing survivor. So I get 2 for those. Nothing else happens. Okay. So she'll go to 6 because she's a departing survival. None of this other stuff. This is an arrival, so that doesn't affect anything. She gets 2 here. So max is 7 now. So it gets a little bit different with these guys because these guys have +1 survival for the here, +1 survival when these 2 depart, plus the other 2 from the innovation, so that's 4. So he can actually go up to 6. He's at 5, so he's just going to go to 7. The others won't matter. Okay. So all of these guys are ready to go, and then we have a Nemesis encounter with the hand. Showdown the hand. So Nemesis departing survivors do not have a hunt phase. Instead, select the hand monster's level. It should be 1 greater. It'll be 1. Set it up accordingly. If an AI hit location card has red, blue, or green, only apply those effects, special rules, or changes to the card type for the symbols. Oh, I remember this silliness. All right, so let's go get the hand. Oh, I need to leave the table instead of trying to mosey on over. All right, Butcher, Gold Smoke. Oh, hand. Set up. Showdown. Level 1. Level 1. Oh, confirm. Okay, there he goes. I don't think I have to be spread out like that. Let's verify everything. Yeah, we just are all going to be on this board. Giant stone face. He's on the stone face. Okay. So 1 giant stone face placed in, 1 stone column, 3 columns, 1 random set up normally. Place the nemesis in the center of the board on top of the stone face. Place the survivors in the blue zone. Survivors defending their home, they get to go first. Otherwise, he slaughters all retired survivors. I have no retired survivors. Okay. That's a weird one. So as you can see, we got a couple of special stuff going off. Polarized aura, survival status. If survivor has the same number of red, green, and blue affinities, they have a white aura. If survivor has more affinities of a color, their aura is that color. Survivor's aura may have at most 2 colors. Oh, I forgot about the. Yeah, maybe I should have done the stupid blue thing. Oh well. The hand can see everything. When the hand suffers a wound, place a token on the impossible eyes instead of moving a card to the wound. Level 1, he takes 12 tokens. When the number of tokens reaches the limit, remove them and flip this card to respect. So, in respect, target the attacker, draws his blade, and he just starts messing with you. So, I forgot. I completely forgot this whole encounter. Okay, yep, this is gonna suck. Okay, I don't care how you put that stuff. That's not a valid spot for her to be at. You have to be at the far, don't you? Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know why. Uh, when a survivor with a red aura wounds the monster, flip it to open. When a survivor white aura wounds the monster, select a closed lens, flip it to open. Only flip 1 lens card this way per wound. Blue aura, flip it. Green aura, flip it. You're red. You've got 2. You're red. 1 red, 1 blue. So you're red and blue. And you're red and blue. I have nobody with green. Oh, man. Oh, what happened there? All right. Forgot to hold the E card down, or E key. Okay, that didn't help. All right. So, has blue and red. So if we look over here at the polarized aura, survivor has the same number of red, green, blue affinities. They have a white aura. If survivor has more of any one color, red, blue, or green, their aura is that color. A survivor aura may have at most 2 colors. So you are red and blue because you have 1 of each. You have 1 blue and 1 red, so you're 1 of each. You have 2 red and nothing else, so you're red. You have 2 red, so you're 1 red. Oh, I need to get a movement token because she has the movement from that. I forgot that I did that to get that. So let me give her that real quick. Flip. There we go. Okay. On arrival, sorry, each character gains a survival that has this, and any one that has a stone nose, which I've slowly started taking the noses out, they'll get a survival and an insanity. So essentially, you get one, gets one, gets actually 2 survival and 1 insanity. He has no space to get survival because it's already maxed out, but he does get 1 brain for the nose. Does have a nose, yeah. So on survival gain 1 survival and insanity. All right. Okay, so that's it. We will stop it here and we'll set everything up and run through it next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.